Hey Scorpio, I'm back. I'm really sorry about that. Again, this is the second time it happened today. It happened earlier in my Libra reading. It just jumped out and made me do a part 2. And now it's happening again for the sign of Scorpio. So here we are, part 2. So if you're just coming into this video, please go check out part number 1 so you can please see how this all happened, okay? And what was going on, what's coming up for you, which was a really good message, and how this is changing. So please catch part 1 if you haven't already, and welcome to part 2. Okay, so anyways, spell casting, that's where we left off, okay? And obviously this person did do some dark magic, all right? There's somebody, but for those of you that are not dealing with dark magic, what does this mean for you, right? And I mentioned that before we got cut off. It means that, Scorpio, generally speaking, you've been going above and beyond for somebody, and they have not appreciated you. You feel out of control of your own life because everything you do is for them. And instead of getting a thank you, you feel controlled. They watch what you say. They correct you when you say anything. They correct you if you do anything. You're literally walking on pins and needles and eggshells. You feel like you can't be yourself. You can't be genuine. You can't be authentic. You feel controlled, and in some senses, you might feel a little bit abused. This could be a sign of domestic violence. You know, violence comes in the form of domestic mental abuse. And a lot of people don't realize that mental abuse does cause harm. It's violent in the mind. And controlling someone's mind is not a healthy relationship. And even if you don't intend on hurting someone like this, or someone doesn't intend on hurting you on purpose, it's the simple fact that they are. And this is going to change because you guys are going to work on it. For those Scorpios that are still married and you're older and you want to be with this person, yes, they're not appreciating you. They are taking advantage of you, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an elderly woman or man that is sick, and they're barking at you. Go get this. Go get that. Go get this. Go get that. Go do this. Go do that. Open that counter. Do this. Oh, God, you never say the right thing. Oh, God, you're so annoying. Oh, you know, geez. Like, you could be serving someone that is unappreciative of you. And the simple fact that you dedicate your whole life to their health and their life. And do you even get so much as a thank you or a hug and a kiss and a thank you, honey? No, you don't. You're being bulldozed. Okay, male or female, you're being bulldozed. So if you're an older couple, that might be going on where someone is serving the other, and the other person is just not being nice about it. For others of you, maybe it's not an elderly couple. Maybe this is a married couple that's in their 40s, 50s, whatever, and you're working someone to death. They're out there in the yard, they're building this, they're doing that, they're building a deck, they're making a dog run, they're planting flowers, they're you know, going above and beyond. They're painting the house, they're redoing the garage, they're doing the floors, and they're doing all this work, and instead of affection or love, all they're getting is do this, do that. Oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, fix that. What's wrong with you? Why didn't you do this? Can you forget that? You know, so again, you're like, I'm running myself ragged. You're not appreciating me. I want you to appreciate me. I want things to change. Are things going to change? Yes. For those of you that are in a relationship, Scorpio, you're going to have a talk. You're going to have a talk with your spouse. And over the next 4 weeks, within that time, you guys are going to have a renewal, a rebirth of your love. And when you actually get honest and speak honestly with your wife or your husband or your spouse, your lover, and you tell them how you feel and how you feel bulldozed, you guys are going to push through this and still be together, charging through, victorious. Okay? Scorpio, if you are in a karmic relationship, then it's going to die. Okay? The relationship's going to end. I think you're going to be very sorry that the relationship has to end. Okay? I think you're going to be very, very sorry and very sad. And there is going to be innocents that are hurt in the midst of it. There's going to be children. There's going to be pets. There's going to be family members, friends. Other people are going to be hurt and affected by you moving out. Literally, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Earth, Chariot. You're literally going to be moving out, taking your shit and leaving. And yes, people are going to be sad. that's what's going to happen. If you're in a karmic relationship, that's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen very fast. We saw the Hanged Man. We saw the Knight of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And we saw expect delays. This is not divine time. I mean, this is not your time. This is divine time. So don't think that it's going to snap right out of it. It just means that this is going to start happening. So let's get some more details, please, about what? What should we know more about for the sign of Scorpio? No.
Why?
I'm almost done.
Mom?
Yeah?
The world where you want, the world where you have one of those cookie thingies.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Cookie thingies. What are you talking about?
No. The circles.
Circle cookie thingies.
Yes.
You did it again.
I know.
Gosh darn it.
Mom, I'm
What?
talking about the colors. Colors.
The colors?
Yes, those cookies.
No, we don't have any more.
Why?
Because I don't have any.
I want one.
Well, I can't just make them happen. Go look in the little Lazy Susan. Close my door. Okay, so anyways, what else do we know about your situation, Scorpio? We have deserving in reverse. You feel very undeserving of a new beginning. Why? Why do you feel like you don't deserve more than all of this? You're being deceived here, deception. There's deception at your job. There's deception in your relationship. There's just deception. You also have the decrease card. So that's coming in. There's a loss. You had 5 of Pentacles. There's a loss. There's going to be a loss in all of this. You feel like you're just not coming out ahead. Let's go ahead and read this. Okay. So this is your true worthiness in reverse. This card reversed brings a very important message to you, Scorpio. Your sense of deserving is seriously out of alignment. And I say that with all seriousness. This is completely out of alignment with your truth. The things that you long for are falling away because you're filled with doubt and feelings of unworthiness. Such thoughts of self-limitation block your opportunities and your outcomes that you so long for. So you absolutely must get out of your own way. Are you sitting here telling yourself you can't get any better? And Scorpio, I think some of you are. Some of you guys are like, I can't get any better. And maybe that's part of the illusion the devil wants to give you. Maybe it's not spell casting, maybe it's just mind fuckery. But someone may have been lying to you saying you're not going to get any better. Do you think you're going to get any better? You think you could get any better than me? Do you think that you can leave this house and have any better than me? Do you think that you can walk out of here now and have better? Are you crazy? You're never going to have better than me. This is as good as it gets. Right? There you go. Tresta, gaslighting. That's absolutely right. And Scorpio or cross-watcher, someone's making you think that there's nothing better than this. Hell yes, there effing is. Because that is so far out of alignment for your truth, it's disgusting. Why do you deem yourself unworthy, Scorpio? You may have been rejected in love, unsuccessful in love, or unsuccessful in work, or even dismissed by your parents. Maybe you feel exiled, alienated, or isolated. This is probably because of abuse or mental abuse, okay? But none of that represents your truth. Your worthiness preceded all of those experiences. You, Scorpio, are a child of God, created with love, with source energy. You are a creator, and you are a creator of all blessings. The divine legacy defines you and will always determine your true value and deserving. You can avoid this truth. You can avoid this truth no longer. It's time, Scorpio, to tell yourself in every way you can and claim self-esteem that comes from your soul. Even if you've never felt deserving before, you must open up to the worthiness of your eternal identity. When you do, the joys of the world will be given to you. So you got to take your power back. Whew, that's a big message. How are we going to get your power back, Scorp? Bottom line, bottom of the deck, creativity, ginger. Get creative, Scorpio. Get some ideas. Don't act like you don't have any ideas. Don't act like you don't know how you can get out of this pickle. You definitely know. And you're going to make it through this. You've made it through worse. Scorpio, you are the king and queen of ups and downs. You are the king and queen of towers. You guys can handle adversity better than any other Scorpio, or better than any other zodiac sign out there. Okay, this is where you live. You come from adversity. You come from struggle. You come from strife. Don't act like this is going to take you down now. Give me some advice, Spirit. Give me some advice. I love it. Bottom line, bottom of the deck. You're not going to believe it, Scorpio. There's another fucking devil card. Number 15, Major Arcana, the Devil. You guys read it. It's right there. In a whole nother deck. And this is blackberry pie. Okay? You're not going to believe it, but there it is. That is a lot of devil energy, honey. A lot. How are you going to get away from this devil? How are you going to make this devil let their clutches out of you? Well, it starts with the sun. St. John's wort. And funny, we had that card in a different deck, St. John's wort, earlier for Libra reading. So maybe you have something in common with Libra's reading. I don't know. Maybe that's your Vedic. I don't know. But St. John's wort, the sun comes out for you. It's beautiful. And finally, it's wisdom. It's enlightenment. And what does the sun remind me of to get you out of the devil's snare? Well, what does light do? Light casts out all evil. Light casts out all darkness. Love casts out all hate. You can't fight hate with hate. The idiots out there marching today think that by marching with hate in their hearts and disdain that they're going to get what they want. They're not. They're going to get more hate, more disdain. It's no way to win. And don't do that. Don't fight blindly. Don't go out there and fight with hate in your heart. Fight with love in your heart. You're going to get rid of the devil with love. You're going to get creative and it's going to come to you like an idea with the sun card. There's going to be wisdom and acknowledgement. The sun represents this card that you got earlier, which was true colors, seeing what and who they really are. As long as you call out the devil's name and you claim your power back, he has to leave. Because that devil's been clinging to you. Shake it off. We have clinging to you under that. Guys, when you do a casting out of evil spirits, demonic energies, dark forces, very unearthly energies, entities, when they try to take over a human body, when they try to influence a human, when they try to scare or cause fear or intervene with a human life, which has source energy, they try to manipulate you and make you think that they have control over you, over your mind, over your body, over your life, over your soul, which the devil wants you to believe. It's not true. And one of the key things to casting out an evil spirit or a dark entity is this one thing. Always make them name themselves. Call out your name. Who are you? What is your name? Who are you? And if they don't want to admit that to you, you call them out. The minute God gives you their name, the minute spirit blesses you with that information through your subconscious, through your intuition, through your knowing. Through your third eye, you see them. Through your crown chakra, the information comes. When you know who that entity is, whether it is Satan himself or one of his minions and little weasels, when you call that creature out, even if you say you are a creature of darkness, you are evil, you are a child of the devil, you belong to Satan, you who are from the darkness, I cast you back out. I cast you back out to the darkness. Return to where you came from. Return where you came from, because you belong there. You do not belong with me, because I am a child of light. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of love. I am safe and I am protected. And you have no power over me. You have no control over me. You have no dominion over me. That ownership, that dominion, right? You have no dominion over me, Satan. Step back, Satan, for God is with me. Step back, Satan, and Satan's minions, for the archangels and the Holy Father is with me. The Holy Spirit is with me. And if he is with me, no one can be against me. And it is written that we are the children of God. We have the light of God in us, and you cannot be where light is. Darkness cannot exist where light exists, and therefore I am light. And you speak it, I am light, I am love, and therefore you cannot exist in me or around me or near me. So you will leave, and you will go back to the darkness, to the pits of hell where you came from, and you will bother me no more. And you have to do that. You have to call it out. And they will leave. It will leave. Usually it's a they, because they're cowards and they're too chicken shit to stand up to you by themselves. Most dark energies are chicken shits, and they are scared of the archangels, and they are scared of a human claiming the power we are born with, our born right to have power over them, to have God in us. That is our right. And they are scared shitless to deal with us, even just one of us. Don't think you have to call a priest. Don't think you have to call someone holier than you, better than you. You are deserving. You are a child of God. You are the most powerful creature in the universe. You have to believe that. God gave you a piece of himself for a reason, so you can be a creator. You are your own army. You are your own savior. And he wants you to remember that. Claim your power. Get it back. So the way you're going to cast this darkness away from you, this evil out from you, this devil away from you, is by the sun, by being enlightened and warmed. The sun represents the father in a birth chart. The moon represents the mother. The sun represents the father. So if you want to learn about your birth chart and how you came into this world, when you look at your sun sign, look into the other planets around it. That's dad. When you look into your moon sign, look into the other planets around your moon and the house and whatnot, and that's your mom. Those are the lessons you're going to learn from your parents. But other than that, it does represent divine mother, divine father. Okay, the right hand and the left hand. The mother, divine mother, holy feminine, she is the moon. And divine masculine, holy father, is the sun. And so you have to have perfect balance. So the way you're going to get out of this darkness is calling on the father. You're going to call on the masculine. This is Emperor energy. This is Leo energy also. Wisdom, power, strength, confidence, all-knowingness, complete healing and happiness, freedom also. So that's one way you're going to cast this dark energy out. The next thing you can get is acceptance, Valerian root. I love Valerian root. You know, Valerian root makes you see the truth. It makes you speak the truth. And that's, guess what? They have two eyes. And what's in the middle of the eyes? The sun. I don't know if you guys can see that with the shadow, but can you see the sun? Right here. That's the sun, and that's right in her third eye, because there's her other eyes. Okay? So, two confirmations that the sun, wisdom, enlightenment, is how you're going to get rid of this darkness. And right now you've been under an illusion that you don't have your power, but you actually do. Take it back. Okay, so anyways, we're going to read the sun and we'll continue on that. Let me grab it. Oh, look, I opened it right to there. You guys saw that? Isn't that weird? There's the sun. You guys saw it. And it says here, cultivate happiness, Scorpio, vitality, and joy. The peak of summer's power wards off every ill. Shine on, celebrate yourself and your success. By the way, I should mention for the tropical zodiac, next month, 4 weeks, Ace of Cups, hello, 1 month, is what season? Leo season. Mostly for tropical. So there you go, Leo season. This is when all of this stuff is going to come to fruition. Anyways, a clear jar of red infused oil encircled by bunches of St. John wort sits on an indigo dyed cloth. A crown of the blood red oil on vitals adorns the top of the bouquet. And that kind of reminds me of the blood of Jesus, does it not? The bright yellow flowers tumble onto a replica of an ancient Mixtec sunstone, which hides beneath the green moss. A few flowers have fallen into the jar of oil. Happiness begets happiness. Radiate loveliness and vitality. Fully experience this, Scorpio. This is a sheer gift of being alive. St. John's wort is best known as a mood-lifting plant, but it also repairs skin from trauma and soothes nerve-related pain. The flower buds emit a rich pigment that yields vibrant red potions. The flowers and buds speak at the peak of summer, the most potent time of wildcrafting. Make magic and medicine when your joy is in full bloom. Seek vibrant people and healing experiences that build good energy and boost your power. The leaves of St. John's wort shimmer like diamonds, and when held up to the sun, especially. Step into the light and show your sparkle. Gorgeous. I do love it. Now we're going to read acceptance. Didn't I read acceptance for Libra? I do so many readings, guys. I freaking lose track half my time. But I know this card came out for Libra also, so odd. And it is the number 2. So Valerian root, okay, so oracle meaning of this card is, Scorpio, a situation might not be able to be changed. So you would be far better off looking for the tools and ways of working that suit what life has set before you as good as you can. There could be a silver lining that you have not considered or thought possible. And maybe this is because you have been overwhelmed, surprised, or distracted. Like right now.
Mom.
What? Can't anyone else help you but me?
No.
I'm working.
You help me.
Take your pants off.
Why?
Because this is going to be hard to get on. Fine, just leave them on. But you're going to have to change anyways because I know what you did.
What did I do?
You had an accident. Why are you doing this? We're going to talk about this later.
Okay.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that.
Okay.
Other leg now, please. Darn it. Okay, go. Close my door. Yes?
I took Sumo outside.
Thank you. Love you. Okay. Almost done here. Let me start over here. A situation may not be able to be changed. And I think the situation that may not be able to be changed is the fact that the person you're with is a total psychotic, controlling, manipulating a-hole. And that's not going to change. You're not going to change that person. Maybe you wish you could change that person. Maybe you're hoping that they could be better and they could be different, but they can't. I think they're bad for you. I think they're a karmic person. If you're already married, I do think that there is a silver lining. I think that you're going to have a talk and you guys can fix this. But if you're already thinking of divorce or you're already thinking of separation, then that's what's not going to be changed. It's not going to heal. It's not going to get better. It's not going to improve. It needs to end. The karmic cycle must be broken. And that is the situation that can't be changed. Meaning that that outcome is not going to change. The karmic breaking of this cycle is not going to change. And you need to accept it and stop maybe hoping that it's going to get better. So maybe you've been overlooking these things because you've been overwhelmed, stressed with work, surprised, detracted from the real heart of the issue, okay? Make sure you rest when needed. You will rest when needed, and you're going to take a little extra time if you're planning anything before you make a decision. And the energy of this root represents protection. Okay, the uses for it are creativity, protection, by the way, a curse breaker, peace, happiness, love, and abundance. Interesting story on this. It says the Valerian acceptance spell. Throughout folklore, this herb has been noted for having the ability to turn negatives into positives, or bad into good. Valerian is supposed to be the herb of the Pied Piper, carried in his pockets to help attract the rats and children from the town of Hamelin. When carried in the pockets of those about to marry, it is thought to repel evil and negativity. If you need assistance in accepting something that you cannot change, getting over a hurt, or facing an outcome that you don't like, this spell will help you and support you. It is also about opening up ways for you. So gather together a pen and a paper, a teacup, a saucer, a strainer, 1 teaspoon of valerian root, and boiling water. Write down what it is you need to gain acceptance on the paper. Place this paper in a saucer beneath the cup. Put the valerian root in the strainer and pour boiling water over it into the cup. Then slowly sip your tea, and each time you return to the cup, to the saucer, say, I accept with grace what has been given to me and will be. I am open and aware, and be open to any messages and thoughts and feelings you may have. These could show you a new way forward. All right. There's a little spell you might want to counteract what's going on. Mostly what I'm feeling here is God is going to turn a negative into a good, which is what he always does. Every time the devil tries to have a sneaky trick up his sleeve, God turns it into good. Every time something's intended to be wrong, he flips it into something good. He is full of magic and love and surprise, and the devil hates that. You know? The devil wants control over things, and it's just not going to win. He can't win. Not over light, not over love. It's just too powerful. I know there's a healthy balance between good and evil. I know there's a healthy balance between dark and light. We need that. We need to have the evening, and we need to have the morning. We need to have the sun. We need to have day and night to be a healthy planet. We need both. But there's a lot to be said about how healthy the sun is and how full of vitality it is, and there's a healing coming over you, and it looks like the sun is coming out to cast your darkness out. And really strongly what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, is the acceptance you need to have is this. It's time to take action on separating and leaving that person behind. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. It's time for you to take action. People are going to get hurt, but that's what has to happen. Let's get understanding grief. We can be hard on ourselves in grief. Today, I will be gentle with myself. Feel all your feelings as they come up instead of carrying them into your future. Grief is a reflection of love, Scorpio. Most would rather love and grieve than to have never loved at all and never experienced their loved one in this lifetime. So I feel your pain here. You have a very big heart, Scorpio, and you confronting this devil hurts. And it's not because you're so in love with this devil. It's mostly because you're losing out. It's like being in a relationship with a woman, right? And she's got a great kid and a mom that loves you, or a dad that loves you, and siblings that think you're awesome. And you guys have great family barbecues. And boy, the holidays are awesome. But every other day of the year is miserable. Every day of the week, you have to deal with her and her nagging and her bitching and her complaining and her using and abusing you and her control and her domination. So you're really not as connected to her as you thought. You're just connected to her family. You're feeling tied and bound to her children or child or mom or siblings or pets even. Maybe she's got one amazing cat or dog and you're like, God, that dog is awesome. And you don't want to leave because of it. And believe me, she's using that as manipulation against you, you know? Or maybe it's a guy, you know, and he looks amazing and he is gorgeous. And boy, when you guys go out on the town, everyone's like, God, you are so lucky. God, you are so lucky. I don't know how you found that. I don't know how you caught that guy, but damn, you are lucky. Never let that go. But, you know, boy, you guys are going to have some really good looking kids. Like, this is such a good looking catch. You guys make the most beautiful couple. And then, you know, you go out on your birthday, you go out on holidays, you take pictures, you post them on Facebook, everyone's praising your relationship, but every day of the week, behind closed doors, he down talks you. He tells you need to work out. He tells you better take care of yourself. He tells you that, you know, you're too lazy, or you're letting yourself go, or you need to focus on something better. You need to make more money. You need to find a different job. He doesn't like the shoes you wear, you know, whatever it is. Maybe he complains about your family, or maybe he's rude to your children. You know, who knows? But does it really matter that everyone else thinks he's God, he's great? Because the rest of the time you're miserable. And he may be a perfect gentleman in public, but he's an asshole behind closed doors. So it's just not the truth. And sometimes letting go of a facade is as painful as letting go of other people or pets or attachments. Sometimes letting go of a dream hurts you more than letting go of a person. And you losing that life, that fantasy that you were building up with this person is hard. And that might be painful for some of you, you know. And however this shoe fits, Scorpio, whether this is you or this is a cross watcher's reading, someone's going to get hurt and you need to allow it to happen. I want to pull something here because I think you're worried. So I'm going to call every scenario. Scorpio, if there's children involved and you leave this devil behind, how are they going to be? Are they going to be okay? How do they really feel about you? Okay, let's go ahead and get how they really feel about you. Three of Wands. They expected you to go, awaiting results. Three of Wands. If there's children in this relationship that are not your own, or maybe even children that are your own, Scorpio, they expected this. They're waiting for you guys to break the fuck up because they see the fighting. They see the unhappiness. They see the fakeness. They know and they sense, because children are very intuitive. They sense that you're playing a role and you don't know how to quit. They sense that it's not genuine. They know that you're ready to come out of this. Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. Well, it's in the air and full of balloons. This house is not on firm foundation. This house is floating away. So I think they're expecting that this tower is going to come down, Scorpio. That this home is not going to stay put, that it's not a firm foundation, that this too will end. Okay, this too will end. Are these children going to be okay without you? Scorpio, if you leave, are these children going to be all right? Yep. Ace of Cups and the Fool. They're going to have a new beginning. They're going to heal. They're how do you say, they heal quickly. What do you call that? Like strong vitality. There's another word for it. Vitality, vigilant. I don't know the word. But all I know is they're going to heal quickly. They're going to get over this quickly. Okay, they're going to have a new beginning. Fool card, Ace of Cups. The children, and resilient. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of the word. The children are resilient, Scorpio. They're not going to be hurt. They're going to get over this fairly quickly. It looks like within about 4 weeks of your absence, things are going to get to normal. Okay, give it about a month after you leave, the water settles, and they are free to start a new journey, a new life without you. Okay, so they're going to be fine. Okay, they're going to be fine. So if that's something you're worried about, there's some clarity for you. They're hoping that you leave. They've been waiting and expecting you to go. They know that you're not living happy. So just go ahead and go. If there is, let's say in-laws, if there's in-laws that you're afraid to leave, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, what do they think about you? Virgo energy. Scorpio, how do they feel about you? What do they think about you leaving? Soul searching. The truth is going to come to them. You don't have to tell the in-laws exactly what happened. You don't. You don't have to confess to them how shitty it was. You don't have to tell them, I was going through this, I was going through that. You don't know how it really was. They know. They may not know because they haven't heard the stories, but they feel it. There is a mother-in-law that could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. She definitely knows, or a Virgo energy even. And this person, you know, in-law could be father, could be a sister-in-law, could be a brother-in-law. They understand that you had to go for a reason and that this is for your healing. We have 4 of Swords, healing and recovery. I do get the feeling that the in-laws are going to miss you. They like you a lot. They really like you. They like that you're a hard worker. They like that you're a good parent, or if you are one, they like that you're a good friend. They like that you come off as genuine. They like that you're always in service of others. They love your whole personality. They may even like the fact that you're a very good cook with this Virgo energy. And they're going to get over you. It's going to take them a little time. 4 of Swords, it's kind of hurtful. They're going to miss you. They're going to feel your absence. But bottom line, Chariot charging ahead. They're going to move on without you. Life goes on, Scorpio. The in-laws are going to move on. They're going to live ahead. They're not going to dwell on you. Yeah, they're going to be sad looking back at what could have been and wished it would have been different. What in-laws wouldn't? But at the same time, they're ready to move forward with life. And if it's not with you, so be it. How is this devil going to feel in the loss of you? Show me the devil for Scorpio. Devil ain't happy. We have 3 of Cups, celebration and community. This kind of means they feel like you're happy, 3 of Cups, to be out of their bondage, 8 of Swords. They feel like you are happy and celebrating. I'm no longer tied to you. I'm no longer chained down to you. I do think they're going to be sorry they pushed you away, but the sun, again, comes in to illuminate that devil. The sun comes to conquer the devil. And illumination and growth, it helps them grow. The ending of your relationship with the devil is going to show the devil a very important lesson, which is you can't control people. You can't manipulate people. through magic or other means, manipulation. That's not healthy. Don't try to dominate. Don't try to rule over someone. It's not good. They pushed you away. They're going to kind of say, can we still be friends? Probably not. It would not be a wise suggestion based on other people being involved. You don't want to keep them hanging on. Scorpio, don't leave other people hanging on. Don't. They're ready to move on. It's the devil that wants to kind of tease you and lure you back in through friendship. So if you have a breakup with this karmic person, they may say, hey, Scorpio, can we be friends? Can we still hang out? I think that the wisest answer for you would be say no. No, thank you. It was nice knowing you, but I am ready to move on from this. And I can't move on and be your friend at the same time. So anyways, the sun has arrived again, coming to take you out of a devil situation, giving you wisdom, giving you peace, giving you healing, giving you guidance, giving you joy, giving you freedom. And you finally have freedom. 3 cups, the sun, and the 8 of swords. You finally have the freedom. It's beautiful. Spirit, what lies ahead for the sign of Scorpio getting out of the devil's snare? What lies ahead for Scorpio? Scorpio, I'm loving it. Refreshing energy, a breath of fresh air. Well, okay. All right. Scorpio, you get the hell out of there. You go get a breath of fresh air. Ah, feels so good. I also think you're going to meet an air sign or a water sign because I feel air and water here. It just feels refreshing, right? Fresh air, and then the way cool water feels on your face, right? Water holds oxygen. I'm just saying. So there's like a water-air mixture. So, ooh, just breathe this in, perspective, seeing things differently. Again, it's the Hanged Man. Getting a new perspective. Isn't that nice? And so you're going to get the hell out of Dodge. You have a brand new perspective. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. So you're getting out of there. Now those rose-colored glasses are off. I love it, Scorpio. You're so cute. Scorpio is so cute. Let's get one more oracle for you. I'm almost done. I have one more. Yes? Okay, go ahead and get him one. I'm done. I'm on my last card. There's other bottles in those white bags. Okay. Uh-oh, something fell. I don't know. So we have this last one. Can you close my doormat? Give me one last message for the sign of Scorpio. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? Okay. Aw, be true to yourself, Scorp. And I think you are. You're no longer going to be playing that role, right? Asking yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I actually doing this? No. Scorpio is going to be true to themselves. And let's find that. Okay. Scorpio, you may feel pressured to meet the expectations of others, over listening to your own self and following your own inner counsel. Scorpio, are you tempted to seek the approval of someone or others in general instead of pursuing what you really feel you want to do and be? This is your opportunity to break free from the tendency to abandon yourself because of misplaced values. Summon your divine energy and call in the strength to rise, to be true to yourself no matter what others think of you. Your divine energy is calling you to be true to yourself and reclaim your personal integrity. No matter how frightening it may feel, honor and lovingly express your true feelings, regardless of your outcome. And find the courage to face opposition. Be wary of selling out to temporary flattery instead of maintaining the self-respect that comes from being faithful and true to yourself. Watch what you are not pressured into. Playing nice. Okay, watch that you are not pressured into playing nice. while ignoring your truth because you're afraid of what you might face if you let your feelings be known. So summon this strength and call in your divine power to keep you aligned with who you really are. Your divine invitation is to stick to your convictions in a non-aggressive, loving, grounded way, no matter how unfamiliar or scary it may be, even at the risk of great loss and painful disapproval from others. The fear you face is an illusion that's keeping you from living a fully empowered life. Stick to your truth. It will be worth the effort. And that kind of just sums up your entire reading. I mean, this is how you started out. This is what was going on with you. And everybody knew it. Okay, everyone knew and saw that you were playing a role and you had no idea how to stop. You always asked yourself, why am I doing this? But you never said anything. You never spoke up for yourself. You went along having a disease to please, pleasing this person's in-laws, pleasing this person's kids, pleasing this person's pets or animals or friends. Please, 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 please everyone but you. You had these desires bubbling up in you. You had desires to be with somebody else. I have to end this reading, so I'm just going to channel. I can't pull any more fucking cards. I'm going to be here all night. But I do have to say that you have a desire in your heart to be with somebody else. This person is not the one. And I think you've known for a while that this is not the one. With the Ace of Cups in your future position, you're going to definitely meet someone worthy of you. You're going to meet someone that wants to make sure you're not stuck to your exes, that you're not tied to them in any way. So you're going to have to make sure you assure this person you're not going back. Okay, when you leave this devil person, it's for good. So you have to be ready for that. And I know that you have a lot of work to do, and that's why there's no rush. Hanged man, expect delays, right? There's Knight of Pentacles. We're not going to rush into a new relationship, but you are going to rush the hell out away from this devil. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You can't be patient and tiptoe and wait for this devil situation to get done with. This is going to be quick. Five of Swords. Rip the Band-Aid off. Pull out the stitches. Deal with the suffering. Deal with the grieving. Deal with the dark night of the soul. Five of Pentacles. Deal with the abandonment issues. Suck it up and deal with this. It's time to take action in that arena. Okay, the devil person needs to be having action today. Like now, okay? The other stuff will come in time. But right now, you need to deal with this shit. Chariot, everybody knows it. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. This is a very quick change. It's a lot nicer than the Tower. The Tower's more destructive. This is just going to be a big change. And the only loss you're going to feel is a loss of family or a loss of friendship. I think you're going to get over it. All right? So I think this relationship, this Ace of Cups in the future is going to be very good for you. Let's go ahead and just get two little quick cards about the love that you will meet. The love that you will have when you're away from this devil. What is the love that Scorpio will have? The love that Scorpio will meet. Fire in my soul. Inspiration. I love it. This is going to be a brand new, hot, passionate, fiery love. Someone that moves your soul. A twin flame, possibly. All right. Let's go ahead and get another message of your love with this person. We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. Okay, so you belong with this person. This other person is the right person. Devil? Obviously not. Bottom of the deck, you're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Again, sunshine comes in for you with this new person. This person is a little breath of fresh air and a little ray of sunshine. Okay, this person that's going to come into your life is going to bring you some joy, some happiness. He or she's not going to overpower you, dominate you, control you. No, this person brings freedom. That's the sun, vast and wide. This relationship is healing and loving and freeing. Love doesn't want to cage you. Love nourishes you. It's about having a bird with you that you allow to fly free. It's about having bird seed in your hands and the bird always coming back. It's about providing a nice environment for that bird, being a friend to that bird, right? It's about allowing that bird, to be free and always have a home with you. And that is love. That's nourishing love. It's not caging it up. And this person that you're going to meet does not want to cage you up. This person wants you to be free and love them in return. So anyway, Scorpio, that is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and end. Maddie's ready for me to help him get to bed. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my reading. Oh, she didn't get you milk? Okay, I'm going to get up and get you milk. Okay, I'm going to get up and get you milk. I love you guys. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please, okay, sweetie, we're going to go get it. I'm standing up. See, I'm trying to end. You guys go ahead and have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed night. Thank you for watching my channel. Remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And I'll see you guys later. I love you. Thank you so much. Also, I have my tarot card class. It's available on jks1111.com. If you want to support me and go ahead and get into a 6-class series, please get on there. It's $99 in a few in different installments. The first payment is $99. Get your name on the roster. Sign up for that class. There's only a limited number of people allowed in there. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, I'm going to run. Have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful night. Thank you, markers. Thank you, moderators, for everything. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.